Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Indianapolis. It is the Brickyard 400, the 20th race of the 2012 season, and the chase is getting close. It is nearing, and the anticipation and the excitement is building up, especially for those drivers outside the top 10. Here are some of our storylines. We have Jimmy Johnson on the pole. He is seeking our fourth Brickyard 400 win. And Matt Erickson met with NASCAR to discuss his aggressive driving in recent weeks, especially last week at New Hampshire, which he basically put Greg Biffle into a catch fence. So Mike Helton basically said, enough is enough. And I said, no problem, sir. Never happen again. And we have the wild card, as we mentioned, drivers outside the top 10 getting up. So here is the starting lineup as we go ahead here. We have Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon on the front row. Row 2, Greg Biffle and Mark Martin. Biffle okay after that wreck last week. Casey Kane and Kyle Busch take up row number 3. Jimmy Brady, another good qualifying effort. He takes row 4 alongside of Paul Menard. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Martin Truex Jr. take row 5. The 6th row, Ryan Newman alongside of Eric Almirola. Row number 7, we have Kevin Harvick, a former winner of this race, and Regan Smith, who got his first win at Daytona several weeks ago. Row 8, Trevor Bayne and Dave Blaney. Row number 9, we have Denny Hamlin and Tony Stewart, the 2007 winner of this race. And there we are in row 10. We're starting 20th alongside of Jason McMurray, so hopefully I can have a clean race today. Row 11, Sam Hornish, the 2006 Indy 500 winner, and Marcus Ambrose. Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch take up row number 12. 13th row, we have Matt Kenseth alongside of Juan Pablo Montoya, another former Indy 500 winner there. Row 14, we have Kenny Schrader alongside of Jeff Burton. Row 15, we have the 2 BK cars of Landon Castle and Travis Wappel. Row 16, we have Stephen Light alongside of Casey Mears. The 17th row, we have Brad Keselowski starting all the way back in the Blue Deuce alongside of Josh Wise. Row 18, we have J.J. Yeley in the 10 car this week alongside of Scott Speed. Row 19, Clint Boyer all the way in the back. He won the last race at New Hampshire, and Carl Edwards. Mike Bliss and David Reagan take up row number 20. 21st row, David Gilliland and Joey Logano way in the back. And taking the rear of the field in row 22 is David Stremme. So he will start shotgun on the field today, so hopefully he can move his way up. And the field pulls away as we see Jimmy Johnson. He is on the pole. Again, he is seeking a 4th Brickyard 400 win, and alongside him we have Jeff Gordon. So going back to that meeting, Mike Helton basically wanted to address my aggressive driving the last few weeks, especially last week at New Hampshire. So basically he said to me, there's going to be no hit list. There's going to be no payback list. I'm going to be watching you carefully every week, and if you get out of line and cause a wreck, guess what? You will be on probation, and if I have to park you, I will park you. I said, yes, sir, no problem. So I have to be a choir boy these next few races, and hopefully I can try to gain some fans back. So field heads down the backstretch. It is a beautiful day here at Indianapolis. So as they take the parade lap, I am going to back out as usual and let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the beautiful Brickyard. And if anything breaks out, I will come back in. Of course, if nothing happens, I'll do a mid-race report. But until then, enjoy the race.
Well, it's a 400-mile race around a 2.5-mile racetrack. That means it's 160 laps. Around here, 4 quarters each lap, a lot of opportunity to advance, and also opportunity to make a mistake and fall back. Strategy will be huge. It'll be a big part of this race. The competition is so deep in NASCAR Sprint Cup racing right now. You got to play every tool and every card in your hand to try and find a way to win. Field off of turn number 4. Pace car heads for pit road. Denny Hamlin and Carl Edwards on the front row. Crowd rising and cheering, and the Brickyard 400 is underway in Indianapolis.
inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there. Still there, inside. All clear. You're doing a good job, buddy. Let's be easy on the throttle. Try to save your tires as best you can. Outside, still outside. All clear. All clear.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta grab another beer and a hot dog.
Outside, still there. All clear. Outside. Clear high.
All right, and we are under caution for the first time, and the rookie, Jimmy Brady, takes out Kyle Busch in turn 1, and Busch slams into the wall, and boy, his season has just been an absolute disaster. He can't get anything to go right at this point. And there it is again, and Jimmy, boy, I hope I didn't bring the aggressiveness out in him now. Hard hit for Kyle Busch, and Busch is running second. Jimmy Johnson was just totally schooling this field today. So, tough break for Kyle Busch. And here's our onboard view. We were up to 7th when this happened. So, we're just steadily moving our way through the field. So, good record points there. So, we're going to come on pit stops as we're on lap 20. No really adjustments. The car is pretty good. Kind of a little shaky at the start, but it does come in after a few laps. I don't think we have anything from 48. He's really strong today. There's no question about that. And one thing I noticed with my pit crew, I gotta put the I gotta do the paint for the pit crew, for the Craftsman, or the kind of like the paint job that I have for the regular crew member. I gotta add that into the next race. I'm only doing a few races with the Craftsman sponsorship as we're way up there, but I kind of fix that before I run that paint scheme again. And I see a lot of guys that are doing 2-tire strategies. So we did 4. So I'm not sure. I think that's going to put us back. We definitely lost a bunch of spots. We're not in the top 10. I'm sure we're outside the top 10. We take a look at, as I looked at the stats, I'm 14th. So the front row, as we come to lap 25 to take the green, it's both Jimmys, Brady, and Johnson. Let's see what happens. Can Jimmy Johnson continue to pull away? He's edging closer to his 4th Brickyard 400. So I'll step away. I'll focus on driving and let you enjoy the race, and I will be back with more.
Green flag. Not rolling, a little slow on the one, but rolling good. You're pushing the 54.
All right, caution number 2. One hell of a wreck. David Stremme bounced off the wall and right into the way of Josh Wisen. He gets clobbers Jeff Burton and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Very hard hit. Jr. took the driver's side into the wall. David Stremme right now, he's on the bubble of those drivers trying to make the chase, and time is running out, and he cannot have races like this. Oh, right into both of them. And Boyer, last week's winner, last week I met a couple days ago at New Hampshire, he was also caught up in this, and here's an aerial shot from the blimp. Stremme just looks like he got too high and just bounced off the wall and right in the way of Josh Wise in the 26. And inches from hitting Regan Smith, and Regan Smith was able to get by. But Junior, hard into the wall, driver's side first. Luckily, it was the safer barrier. So, those guys are done here. Stremmy's on board. Look at this.
Big time, Brent.
Bam!
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake. Hold it. Let it roll if you want. You alright?
Make you a little bit dizzy right
Yeah,
there.
what the happened, man?
There's Junior's on board.
Rolling just fine. Okay, second, go low, go low, go low, go low. High, come on, high, keep coming, go, high.
You can hear the panic in TJ Major's voice there. I love his spotter pack. So that is out. So we're about 15 laps away, and again, Jimmy Johnson and Jimmy Brady both going to battle. Jimmy Johnson has absolutely dominated this race. So we'll see what happens for the finish, and I will back out, and hopefully we can make the rest of it without a caution.
Green flag. Stop rolling, a little slow on the one, but rolling good. You're pushing the 54. Inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy. Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Still there. All clear.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta grab another beer and a hot dog.
Outside. Clear high.
That pedal down high, Rob. Man, are we having fun yet?
Caution down, caution down, caution down.
You'll take the yellow on the next pass. Watch for debris.
Caution is out, buddy. Caution is out. Still on the throttle. One is the fence in turn 4. There's a fence in the pit. One is the fence in turn 4. Line up behind the 24 car.
Hey, how close the pit? You better watch that slider.
All right, so we have got caution number 3, and turn 4 is turned into Calamity Corner. Travis Quapple gets into Casey Mears, and they both go carrying off to the wall. Let's take a look at what happened. I don't know if Mears did the same thing that Stremme did, bounced off the wall. Usually it seems to happen with the AI and at some of these tracks. Seems like Indianapolis is a lot. And then at the end, Kyle Busch gets involved. Not sure. Somebody else get involved. Maybe another look here. Here we go. It's Kyle Busch, and he plows into Quapple. So his bad day is worse. In his season, I'm sure he just wants to be over now. And then Clint Boyer, last week's winner, he just really seems like Quapple's a pinball right now. So, as we are going to restart with, I say about 12 laps to go. I think I have it wrong, but anyhow, Jimmy Johnson and Denny Hamlin are now in the front row. And coming back to the action.
Green flag. Not rolling, a little slow on the one, but rolling good. You're pushing the 54.
Okay, so my first reaction was that I was really pissed at Sam Hornish Jr. for this, but I got really high going into one, and this is the problem when you start on the outside lane. There's just no grip on that part of the racetrack, and it looked like I came down into him. I feel like he could have given me a little bit more room, and then I take out the 43 and the 36. I don't think this is aggressive driving. I think it was just me getting high up in the groove and got just spun the tires. I'm not sure what I did, but you can see, look how high I got. And Menard was just underneath me and made it 3 wide. And it looks like from that angle, he hit me. But if you get a closer look, if you look at the first replay, I think he hit me and I came down on him at the same time. So all those people saying it's aggressive driving, back off. No, I'm just kidding. But let's take a look at the envelope. That'll tell you that. But you can see it. It's like I'm on ice. That's what I do not like. Yeah. I'm saying 50-50. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, our day is done. So we're total junk. So we're in 34th. And we are going to get the restart with 10 laps to go. Can Jimmy Johnson hold on and win his 4th Brickyard? Hopefully we can get to the end without a caution.
Outside. All clear.
Just 5 more laps and then it's your time.
Outside. Still there. All clear. Outside. All clear. Outside. All clear. Outside. All clear. One more right here. One more good one. Clear. You are awesome, dude. Hey, boys, let's go. Woo! Great job, Jimmy. Pit crew, you guys won this race. Pit crew, you guys did it. That fast pit stop, that's what did it. Jimmy, great driving there, buddy. Phenomenal job today, phenomenal. Hey, bro, thanks for giving me this opportunity.
So Jimmy Johnson will pick up the win, his fourth Brickyard 400 win, and he does it in relatively dominating fashion. Just basically took the field to task as he does a burnout on the front stretch, right in front of this Indiana crowd. So a great win for him, his second win of the season. And let's take a look at the final results. We see him, Jimmy Johnson with the win, Denny Hamlin. Good top five for Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Brady, and Tony Stewart round out the top five. Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, and Greg Biffle, and Brad Keselowski the top 10. And we see some of the drivers towards the back of that list. Dale Earnhardt Jr., despite everything he went through, ended up 22nd today with a disappointing finish. We ended up at 25th, just a bad race for us. Matt Kenseth at 7th, he ended up at 28th. There you see the drivers out, pretty big attrition list right there with Kyle Busch, David Sturvey, or Jeff Burton among those drivers whose day was cut short. So here's the point standings. says final results there. I should have hit point standing. And anyhow, Jimmy Brady over Jimmy Johnson. Ryan Newman rounding out the top 10. And you see those drivers below in the wild card spot. And playoffs or chase playoffs getting quite close. So a few more races left for those drivers to try to get into the top 10. It's a very competitive spot right now in the wild card. The next race we'll be at the Tricky Triangle, Pocono. Next race. So that's going to be a fun one. So I want to take the time to thank everybody for watching, all the likes, all the comments and supports. You also got the late model series. That's going to be the next one to be uploaded before the Pocono race. So until we meet again, take care and have a great night.